Thanks, James. Thanks for that. We're going to move on to the next question that ties in with what we've been talking about, which is the Fighting Fund. And the question is, how would you seek to ensure that the union's financial resources, especially the Fighting Fund, are best utilised to support industrial disputes across both HE and FE, and taken into account the financial security of the union?
Thank you very much, Chair. Yeah, I mean, I suppose I would start with the point that, £50 a day is worth a lot less right now than it was in 2019-20. We do have these sort of sizable structural surplus of, around £3 million a year, and the large sort of war chest we've built up over the last decade or so. And, we can argue about how much that should be. And I think if, as David just said, we can fund 6 months to a year, I think it's fair to ask, well, why are we only funding 11 days then? But ultimately, I think the job of the Treasurer is to help make sure there's like a well-informed debate about this and a proper democratic decision. And as Deepa mentioned, that NEC did vote in December to extend the fund and fund more days, and that simply hasn't been implemented. So I think that's problematic. The other thing I'd just mention perhaps is the message this sends to employers. I think if we're serious about taking action and serious about seeing it through, it's wise to have a clear and ambitious strategy on the Fighting Fund and strike fund payments. I don't think we should be publicly talking our union down, suggesting we'll run out of funds, bankrupt the union, etc. Not only because that is factually not the case, but also I think this kind of talk does incentivise our employers not to table offers and to sit us out in dispute. And just lastly on FE as well, I think it's really important that we fund FE and HE, and we absolutely can afford to fund FE disputes to the same extent. But we can't have it both ways. We need to do more to support FE branches in establishing disputes, being able to ballot their members successfully, and being able to take strike action. We've got 17 FE branches who are in dispute this year, and 3 colleges already have achieved fantastic wins for their members. If I've got time, Abington and Whitney College, Croydon College, Hopwood College, fantastic work. But we've got more to do.